Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to follow up with a conversation about with the recent news about last week about interest rate increase, and we are going to look at how the home price looks like at this time. All right, so let's take a look at what we have. Well, welcome back everyone to my channel. Again, we are going to talk about last week, as you know, the federal increased the interest rate, and for that reason, mortgage rate also increased. And we are going to look at some number of the mortgage rate since last time, okay, since last week, and we see how it is doing, okay. So, all right. So let me share you my screen. Okay, I'm not sharing yet. Sorry about that. Share screen. All right, so here we go. So this is the chart, the 3-year chart of the interest rate. 17th of March last week is the week that they changed the interest rates. So right now, as you see here, everything has the potential to go up. Now, if you're confused about this chart, I'm gonna advise you to only focus on the only focus on the blue line, because the blue line is the most common product. So as of right now, as of March 17, the interest rate is on the average of 4.16%. So this one doesn't have this week the interest rate yet, but it's expecting to be higher. So as you see, there's a great trend. There's a great trend that the interest rate is gonna keep going up. Okay. With that said, a lot of people mentioning that, hey, if the interest rate is going to go up long, would that cause a lower demand in the future? Okay. Yes, I would say for the short answer, yes. For the long answer, for the long answer, we even though the demand going to be lower, but will that help? Would that change the situation of the current real estate market? So we are going to look at some data. Okay, so here is the under contract. Here's the under contract as of March 20th. Okay, so this is the average, the weekly average price per square feet under contract. So as you see here, 316, 316 is somewhere about 300 square feet, $300 per square feet. That is the weekly average. Okay, on 20th is go up to 301 per square feet. Now, why do I have to care too much about under contract square feet, right? Price, right? Because that is actually an indication of the future. Because if a house go under contract at 301 per square foot right now, there's a great chance that it's gonna close at that price or higher, right? But for nowadays market, as you see, if you're on the market right now, a house listed for $400,000 may have been sold for way more than the asking, right? So that's what I meant by saying that. So right now it is listed, meaning that it is the price that it is listed at. When MLS is updated, there's nothing. We don't know yet of the price it is sold for, but we know at this time it is under contract at this price. Okay, so we expect the sold price to be higher. Now, if we are looking at the price, if we are looking at, oh, by the way, all of these numbers are gathering by the Comfort Associates, great company, real estate data for Arizona area. So if let's say temporary forget all of the 2020, 2019, and 2018 for now, right? As you see here, these are the annual average sale price, okay? Annual average sale price. You see here, it is a great indication of it's gonna keep going up, right? So if you see here, there's a correlation. The under contract is keep going higher, and therefore the annual sale price is also going higher. So this kind of repeat chart, but we see here, this right here is January of 2022, way higher than 2021, right? Similarly, February. Now, if we look at a lot of data together, okay, if we're looking at a lot of data together, let me share with you this chart. I think this is gonna be a greater comparison, okay, because this is also from Comfort Associate. Now, as you see here, this is also the average sale price per square feet. Very similar indication of a very similar number of the contract one, right? As you see here, it is a great indication. Why? Why is that? Because we can easily looking at this chart and predict the future, right? Kind of predict the future, but no one for sure is going to be 100% accurate. But we see that if there is a trend going up, the price, let's say 2021, right? You see this is a trend going up, and of course you see in real life that the price going up as well. You see here, we don't see a lot of changes, although there's increase for this year, but although we don't see a lot in this year. Okay, now starting from, so for this year right here, you don't see a lot of changes. So the home price is not a conversation, although year by year it's go up, right? This is 2015, 16, 17, 18, and 19, although it's going up, but it's not a great conversation month over month. But starting 2020, right, you're gonna start hearing a lot of that conversation. And as you see here, the price going up. That's why you hear a lot of conversation. And in 2021, more and more conversation coming that time. You can see now, even though we're only a couple weeks into 2022, we see that the potential to go up even higher in 2022, right? There's a trend. There's a trend that we can see, we can predict, okay? Now, maybe you're gonna say when it's gonna go down, right? When it's gonna go down. So that's the reason why I want to show this chart. Oh, not this chart. That's the reason why I'm gonna show this chart right here. As you see here, this is similar. This is annual average sale price, right? Instead of per square feet, right? So it's go up in 2021. It's also had the potential to go up monthly right here, right? Very similar situation, 16, 17, 18, 18, yeah, is go, and 19 is going almost flat line, right? It's going higher year over year, but throughout the year is almost the flat line. 2020 is go up from the middle of the year. 2021 is go up from the beginning to the end. 2020, right? So you might think of let's look at a situation back in 2005. 2004, 2005, as you see here, blue line 2004, green line 2005. It's very similar, right, to the situation of 2020 here and 2021 here. Going to 2026, you see that we see the portion right here, right? You see the portion right here of 2022. What does that mean? What does that mean? As you see here, 2006, we have almost a flat line in 2006. And what happened in 2007, as you know, is still a flat line. It's going to go down, right? You see a little small go down. 2018 is crashed down. Now, the reason why I show this is that there's a lot of similarity between 2004, 2005, 2006 charts all the way, okay? Okay, let me put a chart right here just so that you can see that they are very, very similar situation right here. So that, and then let me turn on 2005 right here. It's easier to show that way, okay? So let me see, let's see it right here, okay? All right, so on my right here is 2004, 2005, 2006, okay? And on my left right here is 2020, 2021, and 2022, right? You see here, they are almost the same situation, right? So in 2002, long story short, what I draw from this conclusion is that in 2022, first of all, the price is gonna keep going up, okay? The price is going to keep going up, okay? If it start plateau out at the end of the year, we're gonna need to be very careful of the situation because it's maybe an indication of the market coming down the next year or so, okay? So we're not saying the end of this year, but it's gonna be the next year or so if the 2022 start plateau out at the end of the year, okay? By how much, all right? We don't know. If everyone knows, if I know, I would be very rich already. We don't know how much, but I don't anticipate it is going to be as crazy as 2007 or 2008. It's go all the way almost 40%, 50%, right? We're not going to see in that, okay? However, though, if this chart is keep going up and not plateau out like the end of 2006, right? We're not gonna see the market going down very soon. Okay, so I'm gonna be following up with you later on in the middle of the year. But for now, that is an interesting indication. The pricing almost matched between 2004, 2005 versus 2020 and 2021. So we see that there's a lot of similarity right here at the beginning of 2022 versus 2006. Now, it doesn't mean 100% warranty that it's going to crash in 2024, 2024, 5, right? Everything is a prediction here. But what I meant is that we're going to keep following up with you in regarding to the numbers for the next couple months. If anything similar to 2006, 2007 happened, we're going to let you know. Now, there's one more disclaimer before I finish this call. We don't know how much it's going to go down if it happens, okay? If it happens, we don't know how much it's going down, although we don't think it's going to go as crazy as 2007 and 2008. All right, that's all for my report today. My name is Longley. If you do have any questions regarding to the report today, feel free to give me a message. My cell phone number is 602-515-2442. Thank you.